The sky is falling in Jets land after that miserable loss to the Patriots dropped the Jets record to 2-6. The playoffs seem like an absolute long shot. The season could actually be over if they lose this Thursday night to the Houston Texans. So we really appreciate you being here for a little therapy session. We have a ton to get to. Why has this Jets season gone so off the rails? But also, if you don't really want to talk about New York, if you're looking for an escape, don't worry, we've got that as well, because we're going to be talking Halloween candies here as we all get ready to trick or treat. It's Jets class. Thank you guys for being along for the ride. Let's get it all started here with the Takeoff. Rizzler. The hell's a Rizzler? Oh, whoa. Sorry about that. Was running a little slow, lagging a little bit here. We've got some operation problems as well, clearly, here on Jets class. $750-0. That was the record NFL teams had up until last Sunday when they held the opposition under 250 yards, scored 20 or more points, and did not commit a turnover. Now that mark is 750-1 because the Jets accomplished those three things and still found a way to lose to New England. My mind is so unbelievably blown at the state of this team. I don't want to hear anymore that they just need to figure out how to win. I don't want anyone to talk about the little things. The Jets are quite literally inventing ways to lose. And unlike the past where you could blame everything on the offensive line or blame everything on Zach Wilson, it's weekly something different that is completely derailing this team. There was the missed field goal against the Broncos, quite literally, that cost them a chance to win. Then there was the bad throw by Aaron Rodgers in London. There was the wrong route from Mike Williams. There were 3 consecutive games where the Jets offense couldn't drive down the field and score a game-winning touchdown. Now they do against the Patriots, and they still lose because the opposition goes down the field and scores a touchdown. The Jets have all the makings of a bad football team, so maybe we just call a spade, and that's what this team is. It is time now for 4 Downs. It's presented by Monmouth University. Explore further at monmouth.edu/amplified. You guys know how this works. It's 4 topics on the Jets. We're going to try to condense it to that because there is so much to talk about with this team. But it's my thoughts on those topics. It starts right now with no false start, no delay of game. Okay, first down. My eyes are going to be all over Aaron Rodgers Thursday night. I have some legitimate worries about the Jets quarterback. You heard those comments the Patriots defenders made in the aftermath of the game a week ago, basically saying Rodgers is a statue in the pocket, no semblance of the mobility that once made him so special earlier in his career. Unlike most, I don't see that as an attribution to his old age. I see that as a quarterback who is dealing with 2 knee injuries, an ankle injury, and a hamstring injury. A quarterback who last week, when preparing for a Sunday game, was limited in practice on Wednesday and Thursday. Now you are asking him to play that game on Sunday and come back just days later to play on Thursday night. I'm not sure what kind of state he's going to be in. I don't know what he's going to be able to do physically. For those fans that are clamoring to see what this offense would look like with Tyrod Taylor, would it give it a jolt? This might be your opportunity to see it. I've heard some crazy theories on how the Jets can turn this around. One of the most wild that is legitimately picking up steam and truly is absolutely blowing my mind is that the Jets need to run it back and rehire Rex Ryan as their head coach. I get it. I wasn't around for the back-to-back AFC Championship game runs. I didn't get a chance to experience that level of success or any semblance of that level of success since I've been covering the Jets. But do you guys forget what it was like towards the tail end of Ryan's tenure here? The roster mismanagement, the poor selections that he played a role in, how undisciplined his teams played, the games that they should have won that they didn't. There is a reason that the Jets moved on from him. And oh, by the way, he was an utter disaster in Buffalo with the Bills. So look, the Jets, if they lose to the Texans, they are going to be steamrolling towards completely and totally blowing this thing all up. But to try to fix it all by going back to Rex, no guys, that's not it. If the Jets lose to the Texans on Thursday night, Woody Johnson needs to walk into Joe Douglas's office on Friday morning and tell him that any player on this team who is not going to be a part of it 2025 and beyond needs to be put on the trade block and sold to the highest bidder. I'm talking about guys like tight end Tyler Conklin, who's a legitimate playmaker in the NFL. Guys like DJ Reed, who's a legitimate starting corner in the NFL. Mike Williams, Hassan Reddick, CJ Mosley, Tyrod Taylor, players who can help contenders get over the hump, compete for a trophy, they have value. They are players who can fetch a 3rd-round pick, absolutely a 4th-round pick, potentially 5th-round picks, draft capital and selections that will help the Jets turn this around, because if they lose to the Texans to fall to 2-7, this team is readying for a full-on blow-it-up rebuild after the year. It's about making this team as desirable as possible for the next regime to come in, and you do that with draft capital and resources, so start recouping it now while you still can. After saying all of that, I think the Jets are going to win Thursday night. I do. I know the Houston Texans are a legitimate Super Bowl contender. They're led by all-world quarterback C.J. Stroud. They're a little banged up at receiver, but they still have more talent and are playing at a significantly higher level right now than the Jets. I mean, the Jets are coming off this disastrous loss to New England. Their worst as an organization since the 2015 debacle in Buffalo against the Bills to eliminate them from the playoffs. They have kicking problems. They have team chemistry problems. They have defense problems now, offense problems that have lasted throughout the entire season. They are a ship without a rudder that just seems like this season is about to crash and burn, which is exactly why I think they're going to win. I do. I can't put words on it. I know first-year head coaches, which is technically what Jeff Ulbrich are, he struggles on Thursday night. At least that's what history tells us. But I just have this feeling that against all odds, the Jets are going to beat the Houston Texans on Thursday night and at least keep the hopes for this season alive another week.
All right, things are absolutely miserable for the Jets right now, so I don't think that just hammering you with the state of this team and this game coming up against the Texans is exactly what everyone wants to hear. So in the spirit of Halloween, we've brought on Zack Rosenblatt of The Athletic to do a fantasy draft snaked order for Halloween candies. Zack, are you ready?
I am. I have a really big sweet tooth, and I love candy. So
that is me.
I was happy to do this with you. I don't like talking to you normally.
That's fair. That's
candy,
fair.
I'll talk about.
They don't like listening to me much either. That's why the ratings keep plummeting. So because he's the guest, we're going to give him the first pick. So Zack, your 1-1 of Halloween candy. Go.
I mean, it's an easy choice. I'm going Reese's peanut butter cups.
Damn it.
And if we're going like you're trick or treating, it's those little ones that you do to unwrap it, the gold wrapper. It's like they're so good and they slap every single time.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to them and I have to avoid them because if I start eating one, then you have to eat like all of them.
Yeah, that's I think it's the undeniable 1-1. Reese's Cup is absolutely the number one. So I'm gonna go and I'm going sleepers because this is again I'm trusting my own scouting system. My 1-2. I'm going to go with the Kit Kat. I absolutely love Kit Kats. I like them. I like them warm. I like them in the fridge. I like them all over the thing. So I'm going to go with Kit Kats. Second round pick, Almond Joys. Absolutely love Almond Joys. You get one of them in the bag, oh, I'm housing them. Absolutely housing them.
Yeah, I'm not mad about those picks because I wasn't going to pick either of them. So I'll start with Twizzlers. The little Twizzlers in that little plastic. You pull it open. They're two chubby little guys. And it's so good. Love the Twizzlers. And then, let's see, my other one, I'll go Twix. Big fan of Twix. Left or right Twix. Really delicious.
That sucks. Those are two awful picks. Absolutely
you picked
awful.
Almond Joy in the top 3.
I love Almond Joys. And here's where my total wild card is going to come from. It's a sleeper pick, but I want to make sure that I get it. I'm valuing it like the Jets valued Malachi Corley and drafted him before they were supposed to. Dots. You give me some dots. Oh my God! There's only ever
honestly,
like 3 of them.
I didn't think of dots.
Oh, I am a very big dot fan.
To this day, I'm a sucker for those.
Yep, big dot fan. And then this one, we talked about this in the locker room a little bit when we were going over some brief notes. I didn't think it was technically a Halloween candy, but it is absolutely my favorite candy on the face of the earth. So I'm taking it, and if ever I find it in a Halloween bag, I'm going nuts over it. Mike and Ike's. Love Mike and Ike's.
All right, so.
Final 2 picks here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick one that is a controversial one for some people, and then the people who love it, and that's candy corn. I am pro candy corn. Have it my whole life, always will be. I won't hear anything from anybody. It is delightful, and you are wrong if you don't like it. I'm sorry. And let's see, the other one, I already got some chocolate. I'll go Nerds, the little nerd boxes.
That's not bad.
Can't really go wrong with those.
No.
It's like a sugar high you get. I thought about going to those Nerds ropes, you know those.
Those are good.
Those are really delightful, but I'll go regular nerd box. Like the purple flavor is like very good.
Yes, and to wrap it up, I'm going to go with another little bit of a wild card. I think these are absolutely dynamite, and I think they're technically now owned actually by Reese's, or I think Reese's makes them. It's the Take 5. Take 5's freaking
honestly
slap.
Don't know if I've had that.
Oh, it is so good. It's like peanut butter, pretzels, chocolate. Oh, it's absolutely dynamite. So I'm going to go with Take 5 as my final pick, and that's that's our fantasy draft for candies. Our un-Jets related, aside from a Malachi Corley remark.
I mean, I hope people vote on who had the better one.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll throw the poll up on Twitter, and we'll see who picks the best.
This was a blast, guys. It always is. Not so happy times in Jets land, but we always have a good time here on this show. If you want to catch all previous episodes of Jets Clash, you can across SNY's digital platforms. That is Facebook, that is X, that is YouTube. You know what I'm about to say. If you're going to watch us on YouTube, subscribe to SNY's YouTube channel and give those Jets Class videos a like and comment, just to help spread us to other Jet fans. If you want more of me and the Jets pregame live crew, you can find us before the Jets take on the Texans on Halloween. That show is coming your way, Jets pregame live at 7 p.m. on Thursday night. That's 7 p.m. Thursday night, SNY TV. Jets pregame live. I'll be at the stadium with Janae, Joe, all the guys in the studio as well. We'll see you there.